Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the 10 screws from the PCBA. Remove the 6 screws from the subboard support, including 4 silver screws and 12 black screws. Push up the PCBA support to loosen the lower left snap fit. Push down the PCBA support to loosen the upper snap fits. Tilt the right side of the PCBA support and remove it. Push the B2B connector steel sheet leftwards and tilt its bottom to remove it. Use your left hand to push the left side of the subboard support downwards. Use your right hand to pry out the top of the subboard support. Loosen all snap fits and remove the subboard support. Use the B2B connector removal tool to loosen the battery B2B connector, main FPC B2B connector and the PCBA, LCD B2B connector, fingerprint sensor FPC B2B connector, rear camera B2B connector, front camera B2B connector. Use plastic tweezers to remove the fingerprint sensor FPC, rear cameras and front camera. Attach a piece of protective film to the front camera. Use plastic tweezers to loosen the coaxial cable heads. Remove the cable from the groove. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the PCBA at its lower right corner and then remove it. Use the opening card to remove the thermal adhesive from the front cover assembly. Use a lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to remove the residual adhesive. Apply a proper amount of thermal adhesive to the front cover assembly as instructed. Prepare a new PCBA. Check that the springs and water indicating label on it are intact. Slightly bend the LCD FPC, main FPC, and battery FPC. Tilt and insert the upper left corner of the PCBA in the front cover assembly and fasten the snap fit. Align the PCBA with the locating pin on the upper right corner. Insert the lower right corner of the PCBA in place and fasten the snap fit. Fasten the LCD FPC B2B connector. Remove the protective film from the front camera and install the front camera. Install rear cameras and the fingerprint sensor FPC. Fasten a new coaxial cable on the subboard and PCBA. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Fasten the main FPC B2B connector and battery B2B connector on the PCBA. Insert the bottom of the PCBA support in the PCBA shielding frame and fasten the snap fit. Then insert the top of the PCBA support in place and fasten the snap fit. Insert the left side and the middle of the steel sheet in place. Push the steel sheet rightwards to fasten it on the front cover assembly. Tilt and insert the subboard support in the front cover assembly. Press it to fasten the snap fit at the bottom. Tighten the 12 black screws and 4 silver screws on the front cover assembly in the sequence instructed. Use plastic tweezers to attach a warranty sticker to the specified screw.